Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Today's stream is going to be full-on search and rescue in our own aircraft. We're not going to be doing anything else today, just so you know. This is fully search and destroy. But anyways, hopefully you're having a lovely Monday. Hopefully your week is off to a fantastic start. Earlier today, I posted the first flight in the Cessna Corvallis TT. Really cool little plane that I enjoyed making that video over. We got another one coming out tomorrow. Not going to spoil what it is, but I feel like folks will enjoy it. So let's go ahead and try to make as much money in a short amount of time as we possibly can. We'll see. Hopefully we get some decent landings in here. That is the goal.
Artemis rescued Cow, requesting clearance for takeoff.
Rescue Cow, Artemis clear to go.
Oh. Hello, Pixel Perfect. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you from the UK. Barbosa.
Thanks for speeding things up.
Welcome, welcome.
As you know, we have a situation here. Here's a quick recap.
Lamart, I'm going to guess it's not going to be today.
We just
It'll
got
probably,
word that a
I'm
man
gonna
named
guess
Thomas has gone
tomorrow
missing
or
near Airbase
Wednesday.
Number 11 Santa Gertrudis arid region with a car. We
But
don't
when the
have much
update does
time to
come out,
find
you
him.
can
Conditions
rest
out there
assured
are
I'll be
rough,
live
got
and we'll be
no
testing
news so
things
far.
out and everything like
Let's
that.
get on site ASAP
But I doubt it's going to be
and start
today.
searching. Can you give it a shot for us? It's getting late anyway. We'll stay in touch to coordinate the operation. Let's go.
Let's go.
Mike Sierra
Aircraft
Golf
entered prohibited
Traffic
airspace.
Crafters November 31845
I'm
is
sure somebody will
taxiing
tell
to
me that's not
runway
a bug. It
06.
was my fault on that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on, navigation lights, and all the other lights. Beautiful. Let's get going. Hey Nick, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you at the stream. Welcome. And again, everybody that's joining, hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your week. Today's stream is going to be our own career mode, or our own company's search and rescue missions. That's going to be our focus today. Trying to make as much money as we possibly can without crashing this thing. So hopefully we can have a good run of missions here.
Mike Sierra Golf Traffic Cub Crafters November 31845 taking off runway 06 departure to the east.
I'm going to assume we're going this way. I'm going to take off without the flaps. I'm really interested to see how this is, because I feel like the flaps on this thing hurt the plane more than anything, especially when we're on our takeoff after we rescue somebody. I'm interested to just see what's going on here. Which wouldn't make any sense. I don't know why the flaps would make it. Oh, why is my glass cockpit refresh rate so slow? Oh, I know why. Hang on. I had this weird bug yesterday where I couldn't get into the sim. All it would do is show the video, and then the only option I would have was yeah, everything reset. I forgot about that. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Oh, shoot. So I did that video with all the stuff set to... Oh, well. I did it now anyways. I spent an hour on that. But, yeah, I had to reinstall because I couldn't get into the sim. It was really weird. I don't know what that was. So if you run into that issue, just reinstall. You don't lose any progress in career mode or anything like that. But, yeah, let me go back on this. But, yeah, it was very weird. I'll just keep everything else relatively the same. There we go. So yeah, that was a weird bug. All of a sudden it just decided to... Are we going the right way? We are. Perfect. We'll definitely want to gain some good altitude here. So yeah, just in case things look different than they have been, it's because I forgot to change the settings back. That's okay. But yeah, we'll definitely go back to flaps again, because, I don't know, it always feels really weird when we're in the dirt and taking off with the flaps after we rescue somebody. But we're definitely going to make sure anytime we do land, we have a great long distance before we run into anything.
No news so far, but the family thanks you for your help. They're really worried. We all hope you'll find him quick. Rescue Cow Artemis. Every second counts.
Artemis.
The sooner you get on site, the better. This area
A
is
good
very
call sign, I
hostile.
like that.
Anything can happen
Artemis. Actually, one other thing I want to change too is turning on my ray tracing shadows again. And everything else can stay default. I'll mess with that later. Much better. Much lovelier shadows. Barbosa, the Pilatus is going to be fixed. If you're talking about the PC-24 specifically, I think is the one. That's going to be fixed in this update coming out very shortly. Not today, I don't think. I feel like that would have already released if it was for today. So my guess is either tomorrow or Wednesday. Would be pretty cool if it releases tomorrow, though. And I think this is a good spot to dive into autopilot here. We're at 6,100 feet. We'll go 6,200. Get our heading mode on here and head over to the search area. Hello, Stefan. How are you doing this fine day? Anybody having problems with freelancer missions? No. This is a freelancer mission right here. So can't say I have. But yep, so definitely hoping for a good Tuesday or Wednesday release of this update. Because if you're hoping for it to still release today, I think you can give up on that hope. Because I'm pretty sure that update would have already released at this point. Some really lovely terrain around. I think we're in Mexico.
How's it going on your end? Hope you'll be on site soon.
Yeah, we're
Please
definitely
hurry.
okay.
People are worried, and it wouldn't be good if
In
someone
case you were
decided
wondering
to
where we were
try
doing
to
this
help.
lovely mission. Nice, Stefan. That's awesome to hear. I've been having a great day. Just finished up shoveling some snow, and always a nice workout. Love it. Go ahead and go for another angle here. This one's always my favorite, especially with the ray traced shadows and everything going off of everything. It just looks really good. Plus, we see the EFB from out here too. Just love it. I gotcha, Barbosa. Well, at least once the weekend rolls around, you can guarantee that update's going to be waiting for you. Yeah, it's the PC-24 that's broke. Because I haven't really messed with the PC-12, so I don't know anything about that one. Hey, Cruiser, pretty sure the update's not going to be today. It would have already released at this point. I'm guessing probably tomorrow. Tuesdays are always a pretty happy update day. But that's just my guess. It could be later, but I'm gonna guess Tuesday. AKA tomorrow. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's a few days away. Let's see here. Running in a little bit of turbulence from these mountains. No big deal. I'm gonna turn to the left just a tad so we can intersect the circle in the middle and do our typical route. Perfect. Just wanted to kind of readjust there.
Thomas isn't a regular in the area apparently, but he knows to stay put and wait for rescue to come if there's any problem.
Alaska, huh? That's interesting. Didn't realize we had Alaska tires. I'm flying Hilo SAR today. Very nice, Andrew. That's awesome. Yeah, Cruiser, I just had a thing about... I forgot, what was it? Right when I started the plane up on the ground, it said... I don't know where it is now, but it gave me some warning or whatever, even though I was just sitting there, but definitely hoping to see some fixes on that for sure. I'm down to my last 2 certifications to complete the airplane tree. Very nice, Cruiser. That is awesome. But yep, really looking forward to the heavy transport one or whatever in the plane one, and then the... I forgot what the other one is in the helicopter that's locked for now. God, I go back a little bit on the power and it just sinks so slow. I'm trying to stay out of the red here, but I'm not even full power. But if I go... Because I'm almost half right now. There we go. Oh, no. I think it's just the turbulence throwing it off a bit. Because I'm almost half throttle right now. And I'm still barely there. But alright, now that we've cleared these mountains, I believe. Yes, perfect. Let's go ahead and descend a bit. We'll go to 5,500, I'd say. We don't need to be this high up in altitude when we get closer to the zone here. Hey, Cars and Beards, welcome, welcome. Started my company out on cargo and loving the income for those missions so far. That's awesome. We can actually...
Watch yourself
You know
when
what?
You get to the zone. Conditions can be treacherous.
I've been wanting to do helicopters, but how much money do you get in the cargo missions? Because the only thing I'm worried about is the cargo missions are pretty hefty, and I don't want... I'll probably save that for something else. Because I was going to say I was going to grab it, but I really want to get my agricultural spraying company going. But nice, yeah, I love the medevac missions too. The only companies I have so far are the charter flights, which I get passive income, because I got a crew on the Cessna, and then this one search and rescue. Because I get about $130,000 in about 30-ish minutes, give or take, depending on the length. Takes like an hour with sim up to 1.2 mil. Oh, I mean that's pretty nice to have, actually. And that just, it might be worth just buying that. But yeah, I was told in yesterday's stream that sim increase is going to be going away, apparently. If it's factual or not, I don't know. It's just what somebody was saying. They said it in the dev stream apparently, but I wasn't fully listening to it. But Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna do that then, because I don't want these streams to just be one flight the whole time. It's nice having different regions and so forth, so I'll probably hold off on it, but I'll probably get it after the stream ends. Just to get that extra income going, because then I can just have that doing its thing and running in the background while I'm doing other stuff. We'll check it out, though. Because if I can buy a Grand Caravan... Well, I don't think I can, because I think that's 700,000 or even more than that. Because I don't really want to buy another Cessna. I don't want two 172s going on. But we can always see if there's something else that's worth grabbing for the price point. But I'm going to guess probably not. I got my tail dragger in high performance rating yesterday, probably crashed the first 2 missions. Oh no! You'll get there, Beards. I'm surprised the Grand Caravan's so expensive. What does it actually sell for in real life? I mean, I'm sure it's probably around there. But I want my Grand Caravan, so why do they have to price it so much? How much is a Cessna Grand Caravan? Annual fixed cost is between 190,000. Oh my god, that's crazy. For sale, 5 years old, for sale between 1.4 and 3.2 million. Dang. So we're getting a bargain in the sim then. But yeah, it's crazy how expensive these aircraft are in real life, especially just the maintenance side of things, you know? I mean, my goodness. No, Barbosa, I haven't done anything cargo, which is why it's probably a good idea to do that, get the cargo company going, because then I can make some progress towards that. I'm at 0 of 15 on it. Because the only cargo mission I've done is the windy one in Japan. We did a video over. Well, no, I'm talking about real life, not the sim price at that point. Because yeah, if we get it there and make the money in one thing, that's fine. But I was just meaning in real life how expensive this stuff is. Smoogla, I agree. By the way, fantastic name to... Are we here? I'm not even paying attention. Oh shoot, we are. My bad. I'm just here pricing out a Grand Caravan I'm totally gonna buy in real life. Only $3.5 million. Pocket change. Buy the plane and then can't afford the maintenance cost. Where are you? Rescue Cow is here. I hope you're not in any of these parts of the area. I know that. Oh. Wow, we've been really lucky with these lately, but it looks like you're in a crap spot. I see a lot of stuff in the way. Not happy about that. Oh boy. Might be able to land in that riverbed down there, but I'm already seeing trees and crap in the way, so... Can I trigger this already?
Use this only when you found him, please. Already told you that.
Oswald, I'm looking at him, alright? Don't be such a jerk.
Found him. He reached a safe spot. Coordinates 27 north, 105 west.
Well done. Now do a low pass.
I don't know where we're gonna land here. I'm gonna be honest. There's so many cacti, whatever. Whatever it is, it's in the goddamn way. Might be able... Oh, it's just so short, though.
That was a close one. Glad you finally found him. Try to land nearby and see if you can lend a hand. But don't do anything crazy. I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Rock. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Just own. Oh, you. Okay, I don't know why I didn't crash us, but we're still in a really crap spot. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's not what I want. Alt-P? Well, god dang it, man. Great. That stupid boulder. That's why I hate not seeing it in a distance. I don't know why I didn't crash us out, but push back, find MSFS. Because I thought it was Alt-P or something, or Control-P. About this. God dang it, man. That stupid rock. I have not had a very good success rate lately with these missions. At all. Yeah, sadly the pushback isn't helping us out. I wish it was, though. Well, you know what? We technically haven't crashed yet, so... You know what? I gotta be honest. See, I really love doing those search and rescues, but so many of the goddamn landing places are just such a pain. There's so much crap on the ground, it's just like there's nowhere to really land nearby. It's just insane. I mean, my goodness. And they're always in just like a place where you can't land nearby and then walk to them either, because then the game complains that you're too far from your aircraft and then it fails you, you know? We'll try one more time. Man. It's so difficult. But thankfully it didn't crash us. I don't know why it didn't, but I'm okay with it. So we don't have to worry about maintaining anything. But still, it's just... So many of these spots it picks are just... crazy. So we'll try one more time and see, but man. We were lucky that one time we had like a perfect road with nothing in the stupid way, like rocks or anything like that. But here, it's just, when you're out, it's just, even when you do land, you're just trying to stop before you clip anything on the ground like that. It's just so crazy. So we'll try one more time and we'll see. Because I do want to complete one here. That would be nice. But it's just luck of the draw on where they spawn it.
Rescue cow Artemis received.
And yeah, Smoogla, I mean, it's just, it's crazy. So we'll try it again here. Do I like that? I'm not really that big on tail draggers, but oh, that's the one. Aircraft entered prohibited airspace, so it's like, okay.
Near Lopez Dust Bowl with a 44. The conditions out there
No, slew mode does not work
heard from her yet.
in career.
We need to locate her fast. Do a quick sortie and see if you can spot anything that might help.
And Pat, no, honestly, I didn't even realize a new one came out. I haven't really been paying attention to it for a little bit.
Mike Oscar Tango, traffic cub,
Regarding walkabout, in case you're wondering. Alright, let's try this again, and hopefully we get a spot that we can somewhat land, even if it's close by. Because, I mean, my goodness. Of course, now to remembered it the first mission, and I forget it now. Just unbelievable. So we'll see what this one's like. If only these people that get lost... Oh, no, I forgot the... Oh, this is going well so far. But anyways, I mean, I'm just not that big into tail draggers personally, but this is the first plane that you can afford for search and rescue. I think eventually I'm going to switch out of planes and go to helicopters for that. But they are pretty pricey, unfortunately, or else I would have got a helicopter to start. But I mean, it's just 90% of the time you're getting a mission where it's just like, where am I gonna land where I can actually get to this person? It's crazy.
Your search area should be displayed on your map if needed. No news.
Alright, let's try this again. We'll try it one more time. If it's another fail, I'm about to just sell this plane and go into cargo as well. Don't get me wrong, I love doing these missions, but half the time it's just impossible to even complete the mission. With so much stuff on it. I wonder if I can turn off most of it. Like, just set the setting to low or something and it just despawns most of it. I don't want to do that, though, because it looks nice. But still, it's like, my goodness. You're getting the times 56 HOTUS sticks. Very nice. That's awesome. And Benjamin, no, I have one monitor. Like I've said, I mean, I have a pretty basic setup. My $90 Thrustmaster HOTUS 1, or whatever. Yeah, HOTUS 1. Flight sticks, my one 1080p monitor, and that's it. Ah, man, it's so like, I hate crashing on stream. Like, it bothers me a lot. Because I want things to go nice and smooth, you know? But, I mean, there's only so much I can do in these missions. I mean, it's crazy. We get on the ground, and then a boulder comes over, and... I mean, what are you gonna do? Turning down doesn't help. Stuff's still there, it's just ugly instead of pretty. Yeah, I assume so. Because, I mean, why don't they go into areas like this? Like, look how nice and they always have to be in the middle of a goddamn cactus farm or something. Like, why? Please. It's very cloudy here, my goodness.
Rescue Cow Artemis, how is it going up there? You're approaching the search area.
Again, I really wish they'd turn down the goddamn default speed on this.
If you don't want anyone deciding
There's no reason for it to be so twitchy. Please. And also, let us set our own default to this. That would be perfect. I would love that. Because most of the time I want it at this speed, or well, actually I want this to be a little bit slower, but I just want nice, smooth turns, not chaos. The plane's happy, I'm happy, we didn't have to pay for a repair, because for some reason the game didn't crash us out. I'm shocked by that. But it worked out in our favor. This is your last chance, Cub. This whole stream's about to be changed to a different name if this goes poorly again. It's gonna turn into... Oh, see, I mean, that's the thing. I don't want to do cargo streams because it's just this for an hour and a half and stuff. Like, I just don't want to do that. And I also don't want to do the sim rate increase because I don't know, I don't like the way that just feels really chaotic. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we can have a good, successful mission here. Hop in the cockpit really quick because we're veering to the left too much. Go ahead and go to the right. I mean, look, why can't they be around here? Nice, empty crop field, not full of anything to bump into. It's just, I really need to go as slow as possible. I need to pretty much be stalling this thing onto the ground to just have the least amount of running on the ground as possible. Or even a spot like this where you can touch down and go, but then again, you have to worry about the boulders and everything too, so it's just... That's why it's nice when there's a road.
Gabriella isn't a regular in the area apparently, but she knows to stay put.
Because if the area looks like crap, I'm gonna land somewhere that I know I can land at and not deal with crap, and then just see how far we can walk. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same distance as it is with the helicopters. But if we could walk a further distance, it would save so much problems. Because I wouldn't mind spending about 5 minutes to walk over to them to trigger them to get back in the plane. And then we can just teleport back into it. That would solve all these issues. But having to land directly right next to them, or in the very general area of them within a half nautical mile, most of the time it's just near impossible. Can you see the wind direction? These missions actually, funny enough, don't have too much wind, but we can see. We can see. Let's see how we do that here. Out of my way, please. Probably gonna be under that. Nope. Oh, Before that gets mad at us. Window. Insert window. That's not really helping us out. Ah, there it is. We got 8 knot winds hitting us from the front right. So we can definitely try to focus on that too, just to see if that'll help us out. Good idea. What is the plane doing right now? Why are we... Okay, we're fine. Alright, we're here again.
It was pinging near your current location. Her
Fantastic.
vehicle is orange. If you spot that, maybe you'll be onto something.
Take 2, everybody. we still gonna get the sun reflect? Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. They're right here. So we have a pretty much runway looking thing right here off our nose. We also can land here, but it's gonna be a bit more difficult to see stuff because it's a bit green.
Found her. She reached a safe spot. Coordinates
Oop, wrong button.
27 north, 105 west.
Well done.
Clear this
Now
out of
do
my way
a
here.
low pass to confirm everything is okay. That was a close one. Glad you finally found her. Try to land nearby and see if you can lend a hand. But don't do anything crazy. I don't want to have to rescue you two.
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna land in this field right here, and I want to see if there's a distance that we can't go, or if it's a bit larger for the plane. We'll see. Because if I can walk over there, fantastic. But if not, we'll take off again and then try to not crash because of a boulder on the rock or on the ground. A boulder on the rock. Because I'm assuming it's probably going to be the same distance it was with the helicopters. Because in reality, I'm pretty sure if they would do this with a plane, they'd do something like this. What if we shut it off? And then get out. Maybe it's happier than leaving it on? We'll see. I'm just gonna go on a nice walk, but it's probably not gonna be long until it's like, oh, you're abandoning your vehicle, you'll fail the mission, or whatever. See, that's as far as you can go, so even if you want to land close, that's how close you need to be before it complains. Oh my god, I didn't want... Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, this is turning into that other stream that I did a couple days ago. God dang it, man. I think they should change that. Honestly. I feel like you should be able to land... I'd say have a 10... Not 10. Maybe 5 or 3 nautical mile range from your aircraft to go rescue somebody. I mean, it's just... There's no reason why I need to dodge cactus and trees and everything else to land within 0.3 of a nautical mile of the person. So it's just whatever. For now, I think we're gonna just sell this, be done with it, and then see if things switch out, because I just... doesn't make any sense. Get rid of this cub. There we go. $500,000. Perfect. Because I'm just... I don't know. It's just... It's nice that it's a short amount of time, but most of the time, good luck landing is pretty much all I gotta say there. And Charlie, that's what I mean. It's just like, they would land in a field like we did, once they spot them, and then make their way over in a short distance. You know, there's no reason to have such a short leash, around the aircraft that you have in order to rescue somebody. I mean, it's just... They need to change that for sure. We can actually get into passenger transport? I don't want the G2, never mind. That's cool though, I mean, I'm surprised we can do that, but... Let's see what we got regarding cargo. Oh, now I can finally use my CowX name that I use for... We're taking over FedEx. But it's just not worth the time with the search and rescue with the plane. I didn't realize it was gonna fail us anyways, because I went back and that's why the... Whatever. Anyways. Oh shoot, what did I just do? Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Hopefully not just a Cessna, because I don't want another 172. Oh, I got excited because the Grand Caravan there. Never mind. I don't really want to buy another Cessna. I really don't. But if it gives good money, then, you know, it makes it worth it, because then we can eventually upgrade. Go for the most expensive one. Well, they're all good condition, though. That's good all the way across. What is this one? Oh, forget that, then. This thing's good all the way. Save us the money. I did click on the 200,000. Yeah, okay. I just thought this was going to have worse conditions, but it's perfect. I'm just going to go advanced. At least here I don't have to worry about flying into trees and crap. Since we're in a Cessna, let's just go for Florida. We'll just go for Miami or something. Take off from Miami International. Let's do the executive airport. Yeah, but D-Day, most of the time there's just so much stuff in the way that you can't even really taxi without, you know, hitting stuff, and it's just not worth it right now. It really isn't. Hopefully they make some tweaks to it and then we can come back to that later. But right now it is a pain. A right old pain. Because you spend all that time getting to it, and then that stuff happens, it's crazy. Now, hopefully we have some missions there, because that's another thing I need to see changed too, is when you're picking your first location for your company, you should be seeing the missions in the area rather than it just being an empty map. Because now I picked Miami, and of course there's nothing there, so now I have to pay money to move the plane anyways. So that would be a nice change as well. Well, here we go. And now it says to maintain because I'm... whatever. So we'll see how much this is going to give us, because this isn't right, of course. Oh man, that's frustrating. It really is. But when we do go back into search and rescue, I'm going to the helicopters. I'm bailing out on the tail dragger. I'm done with it. Hello, 172. I know I sold you and then got you back again. You're probably going to be a bit upset by it. I know I was giving you crap, but, you know, Your bigger brother, the caravan's cooler than you. I know. It's just, that's how it is. That's just how it is. Don't get me wrong, you're a cool plane. You're nice. But you're not a Grand Caravan. Why can't you be $1.7 million and the Grand Caravan be
It's
$200,000?
Francis, your dispatcher, you know? Just a quick reminder about today's job. You have bulk cargo behind you. Time-critical shipment for our client site. Expected in no time at Fort Meade. The skids have
Fort
high
Meade?
tolerance with turbulence, but make sure you keep the delivery smooth and on time. You have all the pertinent
Probably go
information in your
5,000
flight
feet. We'll
packet
see
as
if
a
Tower
reminder.
gives us anything else
Safe
specific.
flying, Captain.
But at least now I can go through a mission and not worry about crashing into rocks and all this other crap going on.
Cessna November 87096 taxi to and hold short of runway 9
Ooh,
and
cruiser, I
taxi.
love that.
Contact tower on 120.4
That is a
when
fantastic idea. So you land at the first one, goes into a cutscene, loads up the next. Yeah, I like that. That would be excellent.
Taxiing hold short runway 9er using taxiway Cessna 096.
Fantastic ideas. Alright, where are we? Oh, good. A short taxi as well? See, look, things are already going better. Thankfully, we didn't lose any mushin. I don't know what. Money on that mission as well, twice. Because, I mean, how long have we been streaming for? 46 minutes, and I, you know, didn't do anything. So in that 46 minutes, we could have already been done with a cargo mission. You know? And much more low risk. Because then the other thing with, if you land in a field close by to them, you're running the risk of a tire hitting a boulder or something. Like, it's just craziness. So I'm glad we moved on from it. Got the 172. Let's make some money, finally. And now, once we're in the air and autopilot, I'm going to change the title. Because now people are clicking on this. This isn't search and rescue. Still need to figure out if there's a different button that I can push that makes it to where, well, I don't have anything that I can press to really. I guess I could do these buttons for the ground on the brakes, but I like having them for trim. And now let me guess, we're gonna have to do a U-turn, right? Because the windsock is going to the left, so. Yep. Down the runway we go for a lovely little U-turn. And if we get a speeding violation, I'm just gonna go ahead and go really fast down the runway. Because once you get the first one and you don't dip below, you don't really get another one, so. Alright, let me see here. Cow, is there a last level? I don't know, actually. I don't even know what I'm at. I think 161 now, or less? I don't even remember where I'm at. But I wouldn't think so. I would imagine it probably goes up, unless it caps out at 1,000. And Mats, the credits? Yes, I mean, the search and rescues were great when I was able to actually land and not run into every single object in the world. Because it would pay about 100,000 plus per about 30 minutes mission, but the chances of getting a good landing area is very slim. Because even if you think you have a great one, you have to worry about all the rocks and boulders on the ground, and it just turns into a whole mess. So we'll see what this thing pays us at the end. Hopefully a good chunk, because this is our first company mission with cargo. So I've been told it pays nicely. Oh, and I'm sure Renduxy, I'm not really too worried about it. As long as it's able to be flown and it's not going to complain about it, that's fine. We'll look at it after this, though. Let's make that money, I agree, Cruiser. Hey, Dark, doing alright? Engine failure due to lack of maintenance, that would be something. And thanks, Mats. I appreciate it. I need it, because so far the stream has given us $0. But we'll return to that when hopefully some tweaks get made to how that mission set picks the parameters of all of that. But then again, I won't be too worried about it, because we're going to swap over to helicopters when I get enough money for it. Because I've had enough of the tail draggers. By the way, I didn't see a Sky Courier Cessna in the list for this cargo stuff. Can I not buy one? Because I better be able to buy one. Because then that'll replace the Caravan down the road. Alright, let's get up in the air here. Get one notch of flaps, not really too worried about it. This runway is very long. Alright. And away we go. Get rid of those flaps. And we're in the air! Fantastic! Just unbelievable. So let's just pretend the first 40 minutes of this stream just didn't happen. Because that's the other reason I hate crashing, because then I feel like I'm wasting everybody else's time as well as my own.
Tower Cessna, November 870-9er 6, continue for west departure.
Did they give me... I know it says 1500, but I'll just set it for that anyways. We're okay. It's fine. Anyways, let's go versus 500 feet per minute to climb to 1500. It'll be a nice bumpy ride, apparently. Man, when this update comes out and makes it to where not every mission's... I mean, this isn't as bad. This is definitely a lot lighter than a lot of missions, so... Can't complain too much, for sure. Oh, we need to turn some more here. Sorry, I'm just kind of messing with this here. I'll just head this way. Oh, let's see. How far are we here? Oh, we're landing in 85. Oh. I thought it was saying like 190. I mean, I'm okay with it. Gonna be shorter. Get to see how we do money-wise with our Cessna flight here. And go from that. And if it pays well, we might even start another company. But hang on, let me, while we're autopiloting, let me change the title so people aren't gonna be like, you're clickbaiting. There we go. I shall change it to not Search and Rescue Time. I feel like that's a fantastic title. The real question is, what is in the cargo that couldn't go FedEx Air, UPS Air? Well, okay. If you had the choice between FedEx, UPS, or the fantastic named... Hang on. I need to get really close to it. Oh shoot, hang on.
Tower Cessna November 87096.
Because if I had the choice between FedEx, UPS, or CowX, I would be going with this fantastic company, where if you want to ship something from the East Coast to the West, it would only take about a week to show up instead of hours. It's a very great company where we take pride in making sure your boxes are only somewhat damaged when they arrive. Well, we didn't intersect, I mean, we intersected the line, but it still didn't head over to it, so... yeah... Why do you be such a way? Oh? I think it's just going back to my heading again. We'll see. Oh, wait. Why is there a line over here? Oh, wait. What are we gonna... Oh. I don't even know why I have these stupid blue ones on. Get out of here. That's why it's throwing me off. I'm confused by that, but there we go. Because the line's a little bit different on the systems in the plane, so as long as we're following the flight path, fantastic. There's our good boxes right here. I'm sorry, Cessna, I know. I've been giving you crap ever since we bought you. I was acting like you weren't knowing what you were doing, but you know. Let's just have a good flight here, okay? It's gonna be fantastic. Alright, let's see here. We just started. What you talking about, Cal? Yeah, nothing. Nothing, cruiser. Nothing at all. Why the C408 new? By the way, did anybody answer me about the Cessna Sky Courier? No? That must mean I can't buy it. Oh, really, Dark? I didn't know that. That's nice to know. I will definitely keep that in mind for future instances of that. I complained about this yesterday. They always make you take or taxi the runway, only to turn around after takeoff. Well, I mean, again, it all depends on the wind, but I feel like the wind. We'll see what it's like, because this is live weather, but I don't think it's actually live weather. So once this update comes out this week, it'll be really interesting to see how often that happens. So we'll see. But yeah, we got some fantastic turbulence going on, since it's always nice and windy. Like I said, the boxes try to show up with the least amount of damage as possible, but there's no guarantee with CowX. The best pay on well, I'm not going to do 3.5 hours on stream, so that'll just be stuff I do off camera. Because this is already going to be too long of a thing for one stream. That's why when I do the airliner stuff too, I try to pick stuff that's shorter distance, because I don't want to sit here for 5 hours. Oh, the Sky Courier is a C-4408. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it had that. But gotcha. But this is another reason I hate doing these types of missions with the turbulence. It's just not very enjoyable. That's why I like the search and rescue, because those were some of the missions that didn't have that wind glitch, or it was always really windy, but I also don't want to crash all the time. We got a great tailwind, though. Things have calmed down a little bit for now. Let's go check out our boxes here. Oh, it's fragile. Fragile. Look outside the left wing here for a little bit. Oh, I'm not really too worried about the blue boxes. I don't really need for this anyways. I don't know why I had them on. As long as the instruments are doing what they need to, I am perfectly fine with that. Oh, look at that power plant down here. Funny, it's got the smokestacks, but the building isn't fully there. At least it's been a little bit less bumpy. We're kind of over water now, so it'll probably pick up a little bit. And need premium or even premium deluxe edition. What are we talking about, Expanse? Did somebody ask about something? 'Cause if you're talking about me, I got the premium deluxe. Get a nice little cabin view here. Dark, you mean when you're in that menu? Yeah, it's just a random little visual bug. Are we there yet? Well, no clue. I shall answer with your name. I have no clue. No, we're still a good 69 nautical miles out here. I'm all good. I still have the fuel button, so if we do run out of fuel... Oh, by the way. Let's go ball. Not too worried about it. Like I said, I don't want these missions to be a stream for hours. Let's try to get there as quickly as we can without using the... Legitimately get there as quickly as we can. Because I don't like the sim rate thing. Especially when it's turbulent. The plane's like freaking out. Like, I don't know, it just looks really weird. Well, I'm hoping the fuel thing will be adjusted anyways. If they do get rid of the fuel button for career mode. Because I feel like they still give you less fuel than what you could really be holding anyways. So we'll see. Because, I mean, even with the medevac missions and whatnot, with the Grand Caravan, when I'm throttled back and everything like that, I'm still ending up at the place on really low fuel. So we'll see. Because, I mean, these boxes can't be that heavy. We're not adding that much weight to the aircraft. Unless it's all gold bars in there or something. So if they do get rid of that button for career mode, then they definitely need to adjust the fuel levels. Woo! Hold on to your seats, everybody. I'm sick of the tail one. See the autopilot fighting everything here. Hey, I gotta be honest. Why does every aircraft have a tail? Like, why would anybody want to see this view for their flight? It's just such a funny one every time it pops up. Like, that's the last view I would want. Is just the tail and a little bit of the ground. White gold cartel bars. Oh, really, Cruiser? Gotcha, gotcha. I'm really excited for tomorrow. Can't wait to dive into the new GTA update. Be doing a little video over that. There will be a flight sim video coming out tomorrow as well, at the normal time. Alright, we're about to dip below 60 nautical miles here. Still getting a fantastic tailwind here. Love it. Let's get the land view. Oceans are boring. See one ocean, you've seen them all. Oh, really, UK? Oh. Goodness. I mean, that's true, Renduxy. We'll definitely use the tail view when that happens, for sure. Oh, Shikes, I do remember that. Welcome back. And Eric, welcome back to the stream. Happy to have you at another one. Yeah, but we're talking about the missions where you're an employee and you can't mess with the fuel. It's just whatever it is for that mission. Those are the ones where they barely give you enough to get to your spot. Because I know you can adjust fuel with your own aircraft and so forth when you have the companies going on, but those employee ones, you're almost on fumes by the time you get there. 3 streams in a row. I Am I live every day? I have been for the launch of this, but now that we're kind of settling down a bit, it probably won't be every day all the time. We'll see. Especially if I'm doing cargo, because again, I don't want to do this for every stream where it's just a longer flight like this. That's why I like to stick to the shorter ones, because then we can kind of dive into skydiving or search and rescue, doing the firefighting, medevac, all that kind of stuff. So I'll just do it for this one stream here with cargo, and then I'll just kind of do that stuff off stream. But it just depends on what's going on. We'll definitely be doing a stream whenever this update comes out this week, which I'm gonna guess tomorrow, but it could be Wednesday too. It's definitely gonna be either tomorrow or Wednesday. I doubt we're gonna have to wait later in the week for it. Interesting little airport there. Looks like there used to be houses or something in that field. Probably destroyed in a hurricane or something. No, I see all these areas, I'm like, I'm glad I don't have to worry about landing in there. Because my goodness. Search and rescue is fun, but definitely needs some tweaks. Well, it's not that I forgot the button. I pushed it, but it just didn't register, which was a shame, but that's why I deleted that stream. That whole stream was a mess, and this stream was starting to turn into the same thing, but that's why we bailed out on that and switched companies. 49 nautical miles out. But yep, tomorrow gonna be doing a video over the GTA update, and then I think sometime this week I'll incorporate Farm Sim back. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know. Farm Sim is one of those games that I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. GTA 6? Oh, I wish. But no, GTA Online update 5, new missions and everything, new place to buy, new vehicles and all that. Looking forward to diving into that. I haven't played GTA in a bit. I honestly, the only thing I've been playing is Flight Sim the last few weeks, so... And then again, I'm really hoping that this update that's coming out in the next couple days is going to fix these last missions I haven't dove into just yet, like aerial construction and so forth. If it does, we'll be doing some videos over that as well. And again, at least this is going to make it to where I can make progress to heavy cargo, which will be nice, so we can get those missions started down the road as well. And then again this week, whenever the update comes out, we'll be live to dive into it, see what's been fixed, and all that good stuff. Last GTA I played was PS2. Oh my goodness. But no, Flight Sim and GTA are my main games for sure. It'll be nice diving back into that. As we cruise over Florida. By the way, we're in the platinum rank of the weekly challenges. Already finished up the 3 new ones today. I always like getting to first without being first in everything, so I know I can have some areas to improve on. Just in case people pass me, because now there's only 3 spots this week to be promoted. So it's going to be quite the competition going on this week. Jeffrey, I'll probably just skip it and then come back to it when they release another. I honestly haven't been paying much attention to it after 8-bit. Didn't even realize a new course came out until somebody brought it up a couple days ago. I'm like, oh, didn't even know. But we'll see. Maybe once we get closer to Christmas, I'll circle back to it and do it. Oh my goodness, Tribes. I'm so sad the remake of Tribes, or whatever that was a flop. That was really... I loved Tribes. That game was very fun. What keybind do you use to remove the external HUD? There's no keybind. You can toggle it in settings under graphics or flight interface, I believe. And then external view HUD. That's how you can turn off the interior view too. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, settings and then flight interface, and then it'll be there in external. And then you can toggle it off. Good. That's when RTS games were fantastic. I can't get into the new ones anymore. Like, I don't know, it's just something about them doesn't have the same feel as the old RTS games. I don't know what it is about it. But nothing comes close to the older Command and Conquers and all that. Such awesome games. But here, just in case you want to see it, I'll show it really quick. So, under General, Flight Interface, and then right there, External Camera. HUD and External View, toggle to off. And honestly, I feel that way about a lot of games nowadays. There's just a lot of them that I'm just not interested in anymore. That's why my game catalog is pretty much 5 games. You got Microsoft Flight Simulator, a bit of Farm Sim. I mean, I do like Farm Sim, but I just don't think it's a great thing to do streams on. Like, I don't know, it's just, I want to, but you're spending so much time on the, like, I don't know. Anyways, Crew Motorfest, Farm Sim, Flight Sim, GTA. Okay, 4 games. Those are my main ones that I can keep going back to and know I'm gonna have a good time with it. Because honestly, the FPS genre has just been so oversaturated, there's nothing really exciting about them anymore. Always have to worry about people cheating in them. People not playing the objectives is the biggest thing for me. Like, it's just so obnoxious. These people just play objective modes and completely avoid the objective. It's just like, what is this? So it's just like, I'm just done. We'll see what the new Battlefield's gonna be like. I still liked when 2042 came out. It didn't have the boring class system that they went back to again later on in 24. I just think that's boring. It was really nice being able to mix and match the gadgets and weapons and everything, and then they went back to the old style Battlefield class system, and I quit playing after that. But what can you do? Oh, I know what you do. Just don't play anymore. and it's just a much better time. I like this little river kind of snaking its way through the land. That looks pretty cool. Because, I mean, that's the thing with Flight Sim. It's just cool flying all over the world and stuff. Like, it's just cool seeing all the different terrain and areas that we have on our lovely little planet. Oh, I forgot about Euro Truck Sim and stuff. I mean, that's a good one too, but again, that's another game that's similar to Farm Sim for me, which is like, if you don't have a lot to talk about, it's just kind of like, oh, well, there's a cool thing. Like, it's just, that's one of those games that's probably better with multiplayer for content. I don't know, we'll see. But I do like American and Euro Truck Sim. Those are great simulators as well. And water, do you have your own companies? Yes. This is our own cargo company that we just started in this stream. Doing our first mission with it. We are currently 29 nautical miles out. I grew up with the old school gaming Atari 2600 and the OG NES. Very nice. Always loved playing Pilot Wings on the, I think it was the NES, right? No, the Super Nintendo. Yeah, Super Nintendo. SNES. I think that's when Pilot Wings came out. Played that game so much. I always love the music too. I always go back to it on the Switch, since it's on the Nintendo Online thing. How do you start a company? You need to get to about, I think people said 30,000 credits, and then it'll unlock, and then you'll go from there. And I know, shocking, me liking Pilot Wings. Very shocking. I need to check how the snow's doing here. Wait, so when are you gonna do rescue missions? Never. It's over. We started with it, and then everything went wrong. Because if you refresh the stream, it'll actually say, not search and rescue time. Because, my goodness, those missions need to be tweaked for the aircraft, for sure. And then once that's the case, we can definitely circle back to it. But right now, it's a high risk on wasting time. Oh, the box has disappeared again. Hopefully that gets fixed up a little bit too. It's always sad seeing it all empty after about halfway through the flight. Have you made a video on the Cessna Citation CJ4? I was planning to buy it for career mode VIP charter. Very nice. No, actually, I don't think I've dove into any of the Citations just yet. Could always be a first flight video, though. I'll see how the first flight video does tomorrow. And just kind of go from that, see if I continue it or not, because the first flight series for 2020 that I did was reserved for the new aircraft that were added. But since, you know, kind of ran through most of the career stuff for now, I thought I'd split off from it a little bit, so that way you can still get some flight simulator content from the channel. And it's all good water. It's always not, because that's the way I did it too. I didn't go for companies right away. Went through certifications first just to have pretty much everything unlocked by the time I got to companies. And then now we're starting to expand from that and build up the companies. About to dip below 20 nautical miles out from our airport that we're landing at. A nice N. Yeah, we can always make that the next one, I suppose. Possibly. And I get that. I mean, it's just there's not much else to really do career-wise at the moment regarding videos, because I was just saving that for the first missions. I mean, there's still a couple I still need to do, but they're not unlockable at the moment. So. And I appreciate it, Chikes. And enjoy the grind, Water. Because, I mean, I don't want to do missions over the same thing I've already done, because then it just gets stale at that point with career. So, that's why I typically try not to do these longer things on the streams. But that's why I'm going to start mixing in other games again anyways. And then we'll kind of come back as things get added and updates and so forth. And then, of course, do streams here and there over it. Been having fun with Neofly. I don't know what that is, Ashley, but glad you're having fun with it. That is lovely to hear. Do I use SimRate when not streaming? No. Nope. I just have a plane do its thing in autopilot, and then I go do other stuff, and then periodically come back and check on the plane. I just don't like the SimRate stuff. But soon, apparently, that's not going to be a thing that anybody's going to be able to use in career mode. I've been told it's being removed. And no, I don't have a Discord. I never really found the use for that thing, that platform. It's gonna be like a GoPro spot right here, right off the nose. Yeah, that's the biggest, I mean, that's the thing that really kicked off the series was YouTube. I'm surprised it was pushing it for as long as it did. Things are starting to cool off, though, which is to be expected as well. But appreciate everybody who has stuck around and continued watching the content. Glad you're enjoying the streams and videos and all that. Really very much appreciate it. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes from here, really. Somebody popped in saying in the dev stream they were talking about removing the sim rate in career mode. I'll have to listen back to it because obviously that dev stream was going on when we were streaming, so I wasn't listening to everything they were saying. But yeah, it was just... Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? People always just say things to say things. I'm just looking through the comments on that dev stream just to see if anybody's talking about it, because I don't see anybody. I feel like there would be more people talking about it. Whoever said it was probably one of those people that are like, oh, it's cheating. Everything's cheating. I mean, if people want to do it, I don't really care, you know? It's just not something I use, but if people want to use it, I understand it, you know? That would be my guess. Because again, like I've been saying, I haven't seen anything about it personally, so... Eric, I don't even know where... we're kind of... We started north of Miami, and then, oh yeah, sort of. Not going all the way over there, but there's Tampa there. Just a little bit to the east of that, kind of in the middle of the state. Which, speaking of which, 6 miles out. Love it. By the way, do we have any conversations with these people? Nope. Where are we landing here? Get into contact with them. Oh, it's not gonna have a tower anyways. I can tell that already. More info. There we go. And this is Villa something something. I think it's just popped up with it too. And we are landing on runway 01. Good old 1. Full stop landing.
1 Foxtrot Alpha, Niner traffic Cessna November 8709er 65 miles southeast, 1,500 feet inbound to land runway 01.
Oops, that's not what I meant. Go ahead and slow on down, start our descent, and then we'll hook up with the final there. Yeah, I mean that's the thing I don't. I mean, I've seen people complain about it and all that stuff. Like, oh, I don't know why. Like, it's just cares. It's not like there's a, like you said, a leaderboard or anything that affects your playing through. Like, oh, but they have more credits than me. Who cares? Like, what in the world? People really just get upset about the most random things. Like, I truly don't understand it. Oh my goodness, why are we so zoomed? There we go. It's gonna be a nice approach though, going over the water and then right to the runway. Love it. Gonna be a nice bumpy landing though, because the wind is gonna be going straight across from the left, so that'll be fun. Oh god, the Microsoft forums? I haven't been there since the 2020 alpha. That place is just... something. Yeah. The people complaining about sim rate are probably the same ones that freak out when I'm sitting in third-person view or something like that. It's just... such a... there's much more important things to focus on in the sim than worrying about if people are using sim rate in career mode. That's all I know. Is this... okay, there it is. I just want to make sure. It's like, I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. It's gonna get nice and bumpy. I'm a little bit worried about this runway. It doesn't seem to want to load in for some reason. I'm gonna go a little bit above. I'm gonna float it in. Yeah, this runway is definitely needing some work. Still see the satellite version of it. Now, since it's such a small runway, it'll probably complain when we go off of it to turn around. Oh, no. Okay, good. Very good. We're here. Good job, Cessna. You handled the turbulence nice. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if people want to just kind of... I mean, okay. Obviously, not everybody wants to spend 3 hours on a flight. Or even just have it to where you start the flight and you leave. Like, you still want to experience the sim, but in a... like, I feel like it should just be an option if people want to use it. If they don't, great. But it's just... it's weird to me how people get upset when somebody does use it. It's just like, what is this? Goodness gracious. So again, yeah, I mean, it's probably one person that just wants to start things. Because again, I haven't seen anything official from anybody, from Asobo or anything talk about it. So, I'm gonna guess it's just somebody who's a purist and wants to have this visual of outside their plane for the entire flight in real time. Never use any other view like this, because it is cheating. Because I've already had those people on my videos over time too, like the search and rescue one. Oh, you're cheating because you're zooming in third person and all this. It's just like, how about you just let people play the way they want to play the game that they bought, you know? That's how it should be. And that's where it should end, really. It's just that comment, and then that's that. Because like I said, I don't care if people use the sim rate. I just don't like it personally, because it looks really weird, but again, People want to use it, so that's that. It's just so fun. Like any game that you stream, you know, I remember with Rocket League, people would complain about my camera settings and crap. It's just like, how about I just do what I'm gonna do, and you get over it. But yeah, for people to complain about people using the sim rate, it's just hilarious. Good XP. I don't think we're gonna get much money out of this though. I'll be surprised if we get 20 grand. Oh, 60,000, not bad. Not too shabby. And again, I've been told if you go for the longer ones, obviously we'll make some more money. But I didn't want to go for a 3-hour flight here. But that's more money than we'll be making with search and rescue, because now I know I don't have to worry about crashing into cactus or a rock tipping us over and all that. So I'm happy we made that switch still, for sure. And did that count towards... Oh, no. Because we need to get to purchase a caravan for that. Because this is going to be considered small cargo, of course. So yeah, we'll just be making our way there. But you know what? We got $343,000, so let's see what kind of options we have for our own companies. Can we get something else started? We can do skydiving, aerial advertising, and we still can do passenger transport. But, I mean, it is with a helicopter. It's only $172,000. Because I'm interested to see, I mean, I don't want to do a long flight with it, though, because these are pretty hefty. No, I'm not going to do that one yet. Aerial advertising, I don't want to do, just for the fact that sometimes you don't hook on right. And skydiving, I would have to buy another Cessna. You know what? Just do it. Let's just get started with it. I don't really... Oh, what am I... I clicked out of this, I guess. I don't really know what I want to name this, actually. Cowbird. There we go. Take on Uber. This one might have... Oh, I don't know if it had... I don't know. I haven't really messed with the G2 too much. What about the fine... I know this one has trim, though. Unless something else magical is going to be available to purchase, but I doubt it. Ah, yes, the Boeing 737 MAX for only $89 million. Fantastic. I'll just go with the cheapest one. Oh, that's all I can do. Delivery. Again, would love to see the mission areas from this map. That would be nice. You know what? Let's go bring this over to Europe. Let's do that. Something going on over here. And let's go for... Let's just go for Paris. Oh, I don't want to go somewhere busy. Oh, we'll just go outside of it. This looks fantastic. Right here is a great starting point. And hopefully there's a mission around here. Hey, growing the fleet. Purchase 5 aircraft in the career. Another achievement. Excellent. Alright, so let's just do a test run of this. See what we got going. I did not mean to back all the way out. Convenient transportation. Oh, I like that, John. And cow transport, I'm going to use that for medevac, I think, Eric. Can I just rename it for free? Oh, coming soon. Okay. We'll just stick with it for now. Enlightening. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Happy to hear that. I really hope it just didn't load in any missions just now, because that would suck if I have nothing over there. And of course I have nothing over here. See, these are some long goddamn flights with a helicopter. That's what I'm worried about with that. Here's a short one. Oh, from Ramstein, nice. How much is this move over? 1,000, okay. Well, this will be a good way. Oh, it's only 55 nautical. Okay, it's not bad then. Ooh. Well, 6K is not too bad. Oh, look at the livery we got on this thing, by the way. So, I don't have much. I've only done this for the, good old ram shaft. I've only used the G2. Oh, I actually have the turquoise look on here. That's the first time I've actually seen that in the sim rather than the pic. But yeah, I've only used the G2. Oh, there's Cowber. Uber better watch out. I keep getting distracted. I've only used this in the certification. There we go, finally. Got the rotor clutch, the navigation light, quest boarding.
Ground service
Turn that on
is
already,
Flight
so I don't
Cow
forget that.
7114, parking 19. Cleared
This is
to
Flight
start
Cow
passenger boarding.
7114.
Roger that, Captain. We're proceeding.
Digging the streams, good entertainment while I'm working. That's awesome, Beans. If anything, I think for the most part, Flight Sim's gonna just transfer over to a live stream set, and then of course we'll do some, you know, edited videos as well.
So today, business shuttle to Ramstein Miesenbach? Your main passenger, Mr.
Oh, we're
Sinani,
going to
is commuting
Ramstein,
to catch an
nice.
important flight at Ramstein AB. Please mail this important flight and make sure the client comes back to us any soon.
So I know this one has trim,
Foxtrot. Bravo
so we'll
Papa
have to mess
India
with
India
that. I've
Sierra request
done none of
taxi
that.
For takeoff departure to the east.
Foxtrot, Bravo Papa India India taxi to helipad number 1. Contact tower on 118.105 when ready.
I'm ready.
Taxi to helipad number 1 Papa India India.
Oh god, why am I going to the flight stick? Get out of here.
Sir, our helicopter is currently taxiing to position for the upcoming takeoff. Please fasten your seatbelt and remember this is a non-smoking flight. Thank you.
It's always really something else trying to maintain the speed below speeding. We'll try to do that as we get over there. If it dings us for it, we'll just get over to the helipad quicker. Honestly, it looks kind of nice in this color. this little tiny helicopter we got going on. And I'll also have to get some crews on our other aircraft so they can start doing stuff too. Get our passive income up. But all I do know is the next company we're going to get is my agricultural one. Really want to get diving into that. But hey, now at least we're making some more money a bit quicker. And there it is. Alright, we're going to... I try to keep it under the speed limit, but it's always going to come. So we're going to go ahead and get there just a little bit faster.
Papa India, India, you were not cleared to take off.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not taking off. I should have just taken off, to be honest. Oh.
Luxembourg.
And this one's kind of a pain to control with the controller. This one I need to get used to. It's a bit different than the 125.
Papa India, India, QNH 101 tree departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff, helipad 1.
We good? Where are we heading here? Oh, good.
Placeholder.
Placeholder. Don't worry.
Cleared for takeoff.
Just so you know, we're going to be taking off now.
India.
Just in case you didn't know, by the feeling of us going up. Alright, 54 nautical miles in a helicopter. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this pays pretty well, though.
Papa India, India, continue for east departure.
I have a bunch of calls.
Luxembourg. Tower Foxtrot.
So now I need to figure out how this whole trimming a helicopter thing works, because I've never done this. But I'm certainly not going to be holding the stick for 50 miles.
Yeah, hey. Just took off. They're waiting for me there. I'll call you as soon as I'm done, but it might be a while.
Okay, I'm not really seeing anything
Can you
happening
text me
here.
the driver's number? I don't have it.
There we go.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Go ahead and drop the speed a little bit. Keep bringing this up. Keeps wanting to go to the right for some reason. Well, obviously that's what this other trim's for, going to the right. And then we hover again. Oh, it's probably because of the power I'm at. Bring that down just a little bit. Bring the trim
Hi, sir.
back.
Tom on the phone.
There we go.
Yes, I'm available now for a short debrief. Hey. Can.
Nice, okay.
Hello.
We're getting there.
Can you? Oh, great. Lost the signal.
I don't care that you lost the signal. I'm trying to make sure we don't crash this thing by trimming it out. There we go. Going to go to the right a little bit. We keep banking to the left. A little bit forward, a little bit to the left again. A little bit more power.
Papa India, India, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Well, at least it'll keep us busy
Luxembourg.
trying to trim this thing
Tower
out here.
Foxtrot. Bravo Papa, India, India frequency change.
Alright, seems like we got a nice thing going here. A little bit more power because we're starting to descend. We're actually going a pretty decent speed in this. Like, I'm surprised this little helicopter
Hey,
is
Mom,
quite nice.
I'm in the middle of a flight. Mom.
I'm about to throw
31.
this phone out
Yes,
of this
I had my
helicopters of what's about to happen in
really
here. I'm
wanna
telling you
know
that
what I
right
ate?
now.
Mom, I gotta go. I'm in a helicopter, not at the hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, love you too, bye.
Okay, we need to trim this back just a little bit. Okay, gotta trim this back a little bit. It's actually kind of nice trimming this thing out. Instead of me holding the stick the whole time. We're still going the right way, by the way. Yeah, okay. And then once I get this thing trimmed out the way I want it to, we'll get some outside shots going. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. We're trimming out a helicopter, everybody.
Hey,
Love
Mom,
it.
I'm great. I'm heading to the meeting. Thanks for the private chauffeur.
Okay, I'll download this update as soon as I'm at the hotel. Okay, yes, I'm
Oh, my thumb's very
100% ready.
happy about this, too.
Will do. My assistant is already
Goodness
aware.
gracious.
Sure, keep me
46
posted.
nautical
Catch you
miles
later.
out. We're gonna have to get some altitude here shortly. Of course, right as I get this thing trimmed out the way I want it to. Does it have an altitude hold? I don't think so. I wasn't seeing anything. Oh, hang on. Go to the right. I didn't see anything in anywhere specifically. Mode. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, God. There's a hill. Oh, God, that's... I keep wanting to go back to... No. No. Oh. Not the flight stick, the controller. That was scary. Let's get some altitude. Oh, my goodness gracious. Don't worry, sir. Just testing out some functionality of the
Hi,
helicopter.
Thanks for calling me back. I'm on my way to Ramstein, Miesenbach. Yes, exactly. Do you know who
But
will
what is
attend
this
the
little
meeting on their
thingy down
side?
here? Is this
Okay, he'll be
something
there.
related to that?
She'll be there too, fine.
I was about to look before we
Just
crashed
grab
into the
those files
hill.
on my desk and send it to the legal department. Good. Send me a text.
Oh, I don't know
when
what
they've
that is,
landed in
actually. That's
Ramstein,
definitely not
Miesenbach, too. Cheers.
what I thought it was. That's alright. Now we got a good enough altitude. Let's go ahead and bring the power back down so we can get some nice forward movement here again. Oh. I'm gonna make it to where I don't have to move the camera. There we go. Something like that. Hello, Cowtown. Just finished an exam and saw you were live. Nice. Happy to have you, Jeff. Hopefully the exam went well.
Hey,
Welcome,
love.
welcome. Okay.
Just calling to say hello. Everyone's home. Fine. No, not in 3 days, but 4. Yeah, heading back to Sandweiler in 4 days. I'm sure I did tell you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Ciao.
Okay. Just want to keep it right here. So let's just try to match this. We need to bring the power down as well. This better pay me some good money, god dang it. But hey, at least we're getting some practice with helicopter trim, so that's good too.
Good morning, Ann. You okay? I'll be soon in Ramstein, Miesenbach. Yes. And lunch tomorrow, you in? Awesome. Adding it to my calendar too. Can't wait.
Alright, we're going again. Hang on, we're starting to bank to the left again. I don't want that. A little bit to the right. It is, Ron. Have you had any disconnects after landing? Quite frustrating with all the glitches. No disconnects after landing so far. And that's after 67 hours of flight time. All in career. I hooked up to Ethernet, yes, with my gigabit speeds. And I think somebody was asking what my specs are. Sorry, I got really distracted. Got some more altitude to climb here. But it's a 3070 RTX, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and an i7 7700 series CPU. I mean, even just trimming it out and then you only have to do little fine movements on the stick is nice too. Makes it a lot easier for me to fly and look at chat without crashing into everything. Renduxy, the crew stuff is... It's been positive for me. I haven't seen any negatives, because they fixed that in the server maintenance they did last week. Because, yeah, so far the missions I've done with the crew being there, I've always been in the positive with it. But we'll see once I have multiple. Maybe that's when it becomes an issue again. We shall see. Renduxy, if you don't want to hear the passengers, you can go to audio. Just go to sound, character voices, and if you don't want the music, you can turn that off too. Because I don't think character voices... Oh, that is ATC. So never mind. Because you probably still want... I mean, if you don't want ATC either and just have the stuff going on, you can just have that too. But yeah, I see what you mean now. Being able to just toggle that. Never mind. Looking forward to getting my system all set up. Nice, Eric. Nice when I'm back from school. I'm gonna get flying. Gonna have to move the PC next to my router, though. Definitely helps, for sure. Probably Jeff. I wouldn't be... I mean, honestly, if I was in a helicopter and this person's always calling people, that would annoy me too in real life. But it's all about the money. Nice little village down here. Really cool doing sightseeing, though, with the helicopters. I'll try to go outside as much as possible, but I'm really trying to make sure this doesn't fall apart when I'm trying to do... like, because I'm not going to do showcase camera. This is the most exterior stuff we're going to do. I definitely need to get a lot more comfortable with trimming out this stuff. "33 miles out, everybody. I think we're making some good time. it back just a little bit. Go to the left as well. Oh. Something like that. A little bit to the right. Oh, okay, that's too much to the right. There we go. I wonder why. Oops. Every time I feel like I'm doing good and have it set, it's like, you want to go left? No, I do not. Bring it back. Bring it back to the right just a little bit. There's a way to fine-tune that instead of... Yeah. Are we done talking? Huh? Give me that look. Here comes another phone call. I'm sure of it. Let me zoom out so you can see more here. And then, of course, we'll be able to work our way up to some aircraft on this, which will be nice. But hey, having a helicopter in our company, not bad either. Beautiful. Ah, the German countryside. Love it. We're only 26 miles out, everybody. This is going way faster than I was expecting it to. I feel like the flight's been pretty good, so hopefully we get a decent score out of it as well. Is this real weather? I'm not really sure what it... I mean, it's set to live, but it's never really showing the live day or night times, which I'm okay with, especially for just video reasons. Because if we were flying at night, it wouldn't be very enjoyable. Then, with YouTube, how it makes it really dark, you wouldn't really be able to see much. But yeah, I'm not sure what's with live weather. I think it's getting the wrong wind, but everything else should be live weather, except for time of day. Could be wrong on that, though. I'm not 100% on that. Hey Nate, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Welcome, welcome. we still got plenty of fuel. Perfect. No. Don't really need it out right now anyways. Got a cool bridge coming up. Where am I from? I'm from Mississippi. Would you like to pet a bird, sir? Because we can make a little visit to a tree here. Always funny, you go from a nice distance up to just all of a sudden, oh, the trees are here. Nate, we are doing our first passenger transport mission in our own company. Currently. Oh. Nice field. I hope we get the Huey and Blackhawk helicopters in here too. That would be cool. And they both need to be made by Blackbird Simulations. They did such a fantastic job with the Chinook. My goodness, I love flying that thing. But I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a nice helicopter too, but that Chinook is just incredible. Turbines. I go ahead and go around them instead of GTAing it around, because I don't know what their hitbox is like, and don't want to figure it out. I hope so, Nate. Definitely hope so. I do not fly in general, just in the Sims. Yeah, it's interesting to see interesting to think about what the future aircraft that are going to be added to the sim are going to be. Love the look of the clouds blocking the sunlight, and then you have the sunlight over here. Looks really nice. And it all fades away in here too. Do you use frame gen? I don't know what that is, so I don't think so. I do have ray tracing on though. And shikes, yeah, I did have the flight seeing and flight stuff, or the first flights, and then I sold that Cessna, and then bought another Cessna to do VIP charter flights, and then just kind of went from there. So right now we have charter flights, cargo, and passenger transport companies going on right now. Oh, yes, Jeff, I do have the DLSS thingy from NVIDIA that is on. But Nate, if we're flying above 500 feet, how are we gonna pet the birds? Think about the birds. I appreciate it, DJ. I mean, that's the whole goal, is that's why I get very annoyed if I do crash or something like that. Like, with the search and rescue stuff that we did earlier, it's just, I don't want to showcase a sim like that. I'm not trying to be those YouTubers that are purposely like, oh, look, I'm doing a barrel roll in a Cessna, you know, all that kind of crap. I like to make it fun, but also look nice, you know? That's definitely my goal with these videos and streams. We are getting nice and close to Ramstein. We're definitely not going to do all that nonsense, I know that. Interested to see what it's going to look like, because I don't know, I'm pretty sure the base is probably not going to have 3D photogrammetry. I wonder if the new BX and stuff isn't, oh, it's not new anymore, it's kind of weird to say. I'll just say newer. A lot of turbines around. It's really amazing how the sim can see, like, because you can see the actual turbine shadow there and in the satellite imagery. But it's amazing to me how the sim can find that from just satellites and place them where they're supposed to be. I think that technology is just so fascinating. And it does, Silky, I agree. I really love the clouds in 24 too. Such an improvement over 2020, because these clouds are set to ultra. Really love the look of them. I mean, it's just a good way to make money pretty quickly, but yeah, it's just, after I got spoiled with all the other mission types, I didn't want to do flight seeing or first flights anymore. It's like, oh man, there's so many other cool things to be doing. But at least it still makes a decent amount of money for a short amount of flights, so... I think it's gonna come out tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it'll definitely be Wednesday. I don't think we have to wait Thursday or Friday. But it would be really nice to see it be available tomorrow. David, welcome to the stream, by the way. But nice, Expanse. To me, it's new, the whole Hotel BX Mall thing, because I was there in 2009, and they were just opening up a few sections. They were still building or finishing up the rest of the building, and that was the last time I saw it. It's amazing how many places have closed and had new stuff move in already since then. Because there was this one restaurant, it was like a sports bar or whatever, had a BLT that was like $20, and I was like, well, this isn't gonna last long. And sure enough, I don't think it went a year after that. It was gone. I was like, what kind of pricing is this? Ridiculous. I'm sure it was, Ron.
Hi, sir.
Hey, Kevo, welcome, welcome.
Speaking. You're supposed to drive me from Ramstein, AB.
There's no
Oh, you're
specific
already
time.
Perfect. We'll be there soon. Okay.
I would
Let's roll
assume
with it, thanks.
probably in the afternoon in Europe and then morning for the US is when the update would be coming out. But there's no definitive answer to that just yet, so just keep that in mind. That's just me, in my opinion, thinking it'll be tomorrow, but if not, definitely Wednesday. Would be my guess. But I'll keep an eye on it, and then if it does come out, I will be live, and then we will be able to test things out, see what's going on, see what's changed, and all that good stuff. BX Air Force Base. Yes, Silky, we're heading to Ramstein right now. Dropping off this guy who thankfully has quit calling as much. That was his first call in a while. Or I'm sorry, it's not the base exchange anymore, it's now fancy, it's the exchange. Just like the Shopette's now the Express for some reason. I don't know why they rebranded. I still call it the Shopette, so whatever. Overflying an airport without an announcement. Uh-huh. Stuff like that is definitely stuff I'm hoping gets tweaked and fixed as well. Because some of those performance penalties for no reason, which is why I don't really pay much attention to them, honestly. If they pop up at this point, it's like, yeah, okay. I still get the full money out of this anyways. And yes, Banshee, either tomorrow or Wednesday, I feel like we're getting that update. That's going to be a bigger update than last week's. Going to be having some fixes to the PC-24. The wind issues in career, that's going to be toned down a lot, which is going to be great. And quite a bit of other stuff as well. So it'll be fun diving into that when it does release. With helicopters, I'm not really too worried about the approaches. I just kind of do my own thing. They can get over it.
Ramstein Tower, Foxtrot. Bravo Papa India India is 6 miles west 1,800 feet with Yankee to land.
Foxtrot, Bravo Papa India India Ramstein Tower. QNH 101 tree fly. Left traffic runway 26.
Enter left downwind runway 26 Papa India India.
Oh, well that works out, because I actually want to fly over the base itself, too, before we land. Just to see what it's looking like, because it's not going to have 3D photogrammetry. You can already tell by the outside skirts of Ramstein itself. But you'll still be able to see the general areas of things. The 12 and so the PC-12 and 24, nice. I'm glad both of them are going to get patched, because I've seen people talk about the 12 having some issues. Hey, weak. I have this bug in which I always spawn in the A330 and at Fort Worth, I'm assuming is what that means. Those aren't totally coincidental, as these are settings I spawned in the first time I played the game. Weak, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what I just read. I'm sorry. Hopefully somebody is going to be able to help you out there. I haven't flown the A330 personally, so I don't know. The only airliner I've flown so far is the 737 MAX.
Sir, Ramstein AB has granted us permission to land. As we prepare for our descent, please make sure your seatbelts are fastened. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, I'm going to trim back and take control fully here. Oh, there's the new BX. You can see that already from a distance. There's where the old BX used to be, and then the commissary. But as expected, not 3D photogrammic, just AI-placed buildings. Missing all the C-17s and C-5s as well. But alright, let's go ahead and start our descent here. Ramstein. Goodness, how many times was I there? Good old Space A flights between England and Germany. I know, Cruiser, it's my bad. I should have said the same thing again. Nate, it has nothing to do with that. It's all about the... It's just a glitch. That has nothing to do with following that flight plan to a T. Are we still in first place? Are we talking about the weekly challenges?
Papa India India
We'll have to check after this.
1270 at 6. Clear to land runway 26.
But we're platinum. I think that's where we're
Clear
at.
to
We'll
land
see.
runway 26 Papa, India, India.
This was this was a lovely flight. I really loved flying over all this. The sun peeking through the cloud coverage and everything. That was awesome. Really glad we ended up doing this. Sorry, I gotta get used to the controls close to the ground. I don't want to slam into the runway here. So things look a little chaotic. Because this one requires a bit more movement with the controls than the H-125 does.
Papa India India exit runway when able.
Hopefully it doesn't psych us out here and bring the hold short right to the taxiway to our right here. But no, definitely can see why people want trim in a helicopter. That makes it such a better experience. No doubt about it.
Papa India India exit runway when able.
You need to chill on out, Tower. I'm getting there, my goodness. Calm down. Oh.
Papa India India contact ground on 121.775.
121.775 for Papa India, India.
And I'm super impressed with this little helicopter. This thing was actually pretty fun to fly. Oh, hang on, let's get down a little bit. Get down. Woo. Come on. There you go.
Ramstein ground Foxtrot. Bravo Papa, India, India taxi to parking.
Foxtrot, Bravo Papa India India taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Cross Runway 26 Alpha Cross Runway 09er Alpha Cross Runway 09er Cross Runway 08.
That sounds like we're not going to be taxiing right here.
Taxiing to general aviation, parking via taxiway Alpha Cross Runway 26 Alpha Cross Runway 09er Alpha Cross Runway 09er Cross Runway 08 Papa India, India.
Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and skip the shutdown, thanks.
Glad we're here. I even managed to catch some shut-eye, and I'm not usually a fan of helo rides.
Because that was gonna be a hefty taxi. Hey Michael, welcome, welcome. Best joystick to get for a beginner, DJW. I absolutely love my Thrustmaster HOTUS one. It's $90. I think it's a great. It's been with me for about 4 years now. I think it's a great starter one. Yeah, but Daniel, we already announced that we were at the airport. that shouldn't have popped up, just like it popped up over no airport. It's a see this is why I'm not gonna say it's a glitch, because then everybody's always like, oh, it's not a glitch, because it's like, okay. But anyways, fantastic flight, loved it. What's missing is all the other traffic. I agree. That'll be nice to have that. And Mike, yes, I'm flying with the assistances on for sure. But a pretty decent amount of money. Not bad. 60,000 for what? Maybe 30 minutes of flying, possibly? So perfect. We got ourselves a cargo company and charter company. Got rid of this one until that gets better. And then, of course, passenger transport, which is awesome. So before I forget, let me go ahead and for now get crew on these other things, so that way we get that passive income going. Lovely. And let's see how we're doing in the challenges before we wrap things on up. Cheater! Oh. What is this? I don't think so. We're not even in the promotion zone. But yes, no one's watching. Xbox controller for that, and then the HOTAS one for the aircraft. I don't really particularly have a streaming schedule, per se. It just kind of... whenever. Turn. I don't know where the overspeed limit is on this thing, but I guess we'll find out. Ooh, boy. That was close. This thing you don't really have to turn, you just let the plane do its thing and good to go. But yeah, once you get up into the platinum ranks, there's only 3 spots available to get promoted again. So we definitely want some good times on these challenges this week for sure. Ooh, I'm surprised it gave it to us. Oh, I'm definitely not getting a faster time here, goodness. Or is that not my time? I don't actually know. It probably is mine. Yep, it definitely is. Ooh, we were really slow on that one. Oh. Yeah, I was off by a second. Dang. Okay, we'll try it one more time here. I'm not going to spend too much time. We'll just do a couple attempts on each of these. And hopefully we can get a better score out of it. If not, something to work on this week for sure. I'm going to stay full throttle here. We'll see if we run into an overspeed limit or not. We'll see. Go wide right. Start our turn. Try to stay up as high up here so we don't lose as much airspeed. I would mess up this turn because I don't know, I always bank too early and then... Alright, we're still fine for now. We're only a couple seconds up, because I think first place is like a 5-6 second gap between us. I'm not sure where they're getting that speed from, but I've been full throttle this whole time. Take these turns a little wider here so we can keep our speed. It's definitely step number one. Where that one was, but that's okay. Recover. Over here. Bank to the left. Oh, we'll definitely get a much better time here. That'll move us up a couple positions. Yeah, up to 4th now from 6th. 4th is still 4 seconds in front of us. What is 1st at? A 2:08. Definitely some improvements to be made there. This one I've done a few times. I still need to find the perfect path for it, because I haven't found it just yet, but... Again, we'll do a couple tries on these last two. See if we can improve our score or not. Hear our ghost. I see our ghost. Power line. Left. Down this canyon a little bit. Go to the right. Slip into this other canyon. Oh, get back down. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. So far, so good. I think we need to go up over here because it's really not ideal to be up there. There we go. This is definitely not the route I took before, which is great. Should give us a much better score, because we should be able to make a left and get to the final finish line here. Oh, beautiful. Very nice. Ooh, that's a much better score than we had last time for sure. Ooh. Still an 8. What was I at before? Wait, I didn't move up that much. And I took a completely different route last time. We were 9th, I think. Dang. I thought we were gonna move up a few more positions there. It's alright. I'm happy. We still improved a little bit. I love those low altitude ones though, especially going through those mountains like that. That's really fun. Man, people put in some good times there. Hey, Holly Miller, welcome, welcome. This one's a bit odd because there's not like a specific point. I don't know if the white line on the runway is where you want to land, but the blue box that typically is here for landing challenges isn't. So I will make the white line our touchdown point. Because I think that's pretty much where that line's pointed down at. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Goodness gracious. Oh, not really worth looking at the score there. Came in too hard. But I'll wait for it. Because yeah, we're definitely not getting my 800,000 that I have. 859 is our top score. Others are in the millions already, so... Ooh. Got some competition this week, I love it. Alright, we'll make this our last attempt here, and then we can wrap up the stream. Again, really glad everybody's enjoying the streams and everything like that. Really awesome to see. Again, tomorrow there's going to be another first flight video coming out, and we'll see if the update does come out tomorrow. We'll live stream it. If not, it'll be on Wednesday probably. And then, of course, I'll have another video coming out over GTA. Looking forward to diving back into that again. And all that good stuff. But let's get a much better landing here. Just idle this thing out. Yep, just keep it right at the stall limit. Didn't even bounce on that one. Because I still don't know if that's where we want to touch down or not. Nice. Alright, we improved our score. Happy with that. So it must be somewhere in that general area that I'm thinking of. Very nice. At least we moved up a bit. Do we move up into the promotion zone? We did not. Dang. Alright. Definitely got some more work to do, but at least we improved a couple steps on a few of them here. But yeah, we got some competition this week. When's the 24-hour stream? Probably never. But alright everybody, again, thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. Really hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. And I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.